self-awareness comes with phase 2. Each of these phases requires a shift. Now is a little after the time that you've cried, you know, you get angry at the world, whoever, and you know what? You start letting it go. It's tough, but honesty is the key in life for every situation, especially with yourself. You just gotta be completely honest with yourself and say, look, hey, if there was another person involved, it wasn't completely on them. I did stuff too. Now, whoever was more wrong, whatever, that's a conversation you have with yourself on the less productive days. And then there's days where you need to look yourself in the mirror and come clean about what it is that you've done. This not only makes you a stronger person, this makes you a more aware person. And awareness is such a huge thing when it comes to personal growth, because how are you gonna know what you need to fix if you can't see yourself? Step 1 of phase 2, music therapy. Man, music is such a powerful thing and people take it for granted. All those sad songs that you listened to in phase 1 that you were crying out to, you gotta start to roll them back, throw those out. Let's say the situation was a heartbreak, where once you hear a happy love song and it makes you sad, eventually you will find yourself listening to those love songs, and the way that you internalize it is as if you, the singer, you're talking about yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like, instead of sitting there feeling like the artist singing about once you were happy and oh my god, that's gone now, and blah blah blah, you're like, this song's like from me to me, like I got it going on, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Me personally, I had a theme song. You don't have to name everything like I do, but have a song that makes you calm down, that reminds you what you're doing, that keeps you aligned and just brings you back here, keeps you centered. In the beginning, for months, my first theme song was Tame Impala, Yes I'm Changing. It sounds lame, okay, how obvious of a song is that? But it worked, and I believe that it would work for you too. If you like that type of vibe, I definitely would recommend that as a theme song. I would get mad, I'd get sad. I would play that song when I woke up sometimes, and immediately, I mean, I might have to play it a couple times, but it pulls you right back to where you need to be to stay on track. Some people's songs might be a little more aggressive. Whatever works for you, make that your theme song, and I promise you, you're gonna feel different. Phase 2, honestly, is just self-awareness in general. Now that you have that routine, your body is now starting to morph into what you want. You now have more energy because you're eating clean, your face is clearing up, getting that, get it right, get it tight, all together, you know what I mean? Now, on top of that, you're becoming this person that can own up to their mistakes, a person that people can respect, that you can respect, a person that you can wake up and feel happy to look in the mirror and see, where before you were beating yourself up so much that you just were losing yourself, and that's just not a good time. Sometimes the song may get repetitive. I have multiple songs at this point, but that was my #1 song that got me to where I am today. Phase 2 can be challenging because it kind of messes with your mind a little bit. You're starting to feel as if, oh, I got this. You can become overconfident, which is a killer. Tricking your mind into thinking you're somewhere you're not can lead you back down the path of destruction, which it did to me. I was in phase 2 a couple of times, okay? So to save you guys the hurt, pay attention to the signs. Just because you're feeling good now, just because you feel like you got this, doesn't mean that you should go running back to whatever it was that you were doing that got you here in the first place. Yeah. Just because you're feeling good doesn't mean that you can handle anything now. Doesn't mean that you should jump off cliffs, you know what I'm saying? Walk before you can run, because there's a lot more that you need to overcome before you are where you really want to be. So just be cautious, tread water slowly in phase 2, because it can throw you right back into phase 1, and we do not want to do that, because I was in phase 2 about 12 times, guys, 12 times. But it's okay. Which is what brings me to the second step of phase 2, which is writing everything down. Every morning, once you wake up, make this a part of your schedule. Write down one thing that you look forward to for your day. And then by the end of the day, before you go to bed, one thing that happened that you didn't expect. This doesn't have to be anything super extreme, and this can be something super extreme in times. I've had times where something I looked forward to was getting out of bed, and you know, it can start out that way. One thing you look forward to is just writing this down. One thing you can look forward to is eating a healthy meal. One thing you can look forward to is getting an A on your test. One thing you look forward to can just be anything that you plan on getting done that day. It gets your mind in the right direction. And then by the end of the day, something that happened that you didn't expect can be something as simple as you found $1 on the floor. It can be something amazing like somebody confessed their undying love to you. It can be my cat did the cutest thing today, and she took a breath, and it was just amazing, and I just book, man. As long as it made you smile, as long as it made an impact in your mind, as long as it made you happy, it goes in the book. The book is great because on days that you're feeling down, you can always turn to the book. And once you're flipping through the pages of what happened in your day, what you expected, what you accomplished, you realize, one, you're getting somewhere. Two, you can look back and see, damn, I've been doing this for a couple months. And wow, look at the differences in the things that I once was hoping to happen and what's happening now. All that, it makes you smile, and things that make you smile are the things that you need to be doing in your life. And this book here is gonna make you smile. So get you a book, girl. Yes, that is continuous, that you should try to carry with you for the rest of your life, you know, as long as you can. It begins here and now.